Welcome to Qi Breathers, a series of exercises that you can perform quickly to have a positive impact on your well-being. Today's Qi Breather is going to focus on the breath, one of the most fundamental things that we can work on, because our breath is so intimately related to our life. When a baby is born, we look for the first breath, and when we die, we look for the very last breath. There is probably no image that better represents a relaxed state than a sleeping baby. Babies don't have a lot of stress in their lives other than being hungry or having some sort of discomfort and crying. They just don't experience a lot of stress. So when they're asleep, they're actually in a very relaxed state. And if we watch a baby breathe, you'll see that their belly rises when they inhale, and it collapses when they exhale. This pattern of breathing is what we're looking at. Inhale, belly expands. Exhale, belly collapses. So in order to get ourselves into a more relaxed state, we can mimic this type of breathing. So what normally happens to us as adults is we start experiencing life, we start suffering different stresses in our lives. And this stress and this mental state has an effect on our physiology. And we start to breathe higher and higher in our lungs and more shallowly. And so we breathe up in the chest. So relating this back to the baby, what is the image of the most stressful time a baby experiences? Well, that's when it's crying. And when it cries from up here, its chest up here. Right, that short wailing breath. But when it's relaxed and sleeping, it's down in the belly. So if we mimic this physiology, we can affect our physical stress and mental stress. So what we want to do is breathe deep into our bellies so that our belly moves out when we inhale, meaning that our diaphragm is expanding down into our stomachs, down into our lower abdominal region, and filling our lungs deeply with oxygen and air. And when we exhale, our diaphragm relaxes, and that expels the air out of our lungs. So the most fundamental type of breathing that we do in qigong is this belly breath. So nice, long, relaxed breaths, inhaling for 5 to 10 seconds, exhaling for 5 to 10 seconds. And when I inhale, I make sure I'm expanding my belly, showing off my beer belly. And when I exhale fully and allow my diaphragm to push that air out. So that's today's Qi Breather, belly breathing.